Okay, so now you can go ahead and bring in your whole read note, and if I just play this for you, this is just a normal sequence file now. So if I just do, see that, so that's a tracking shot. It's kind of some rain happening at the back. Um, just move that, and then make sure that the settings are the same as 720. That's perfectly fine. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to replace this frame because we were just using the first frame of this sequence of read 4. So if I just kind of bring in here and just reconnect them all together, let me just quickly demonstrate that to you. Okay, so what we're going to do now is animate the mask for rotoscoping. Very straightforward, nothing complex in it. What we need to just be always careful if you're animating, don't animate single points, don't bring them, something like that. So if I just bring these points down individually, that's where the jittering is going to happen, that's where the consistency is not going to be there. So if I just undo that first of all, and let's go and go to my first frame, and if I go to my last frame now, and what I'm going to do is simply drag the whole, select my whole shape, my whole Bezier, and then bring it down something like that, just to kind of if I just zoom in, that's nice, perfect. So, and then of course remember that we did an operation on from, and here we're going to animate them as well. So because we haven't animated the oranges, that will happen, this artifact is going to come up. So now let's see our orange jar. Play that back. Let's come off from the thing. There we go. It's pretty much there. Because it's a nice tracking shot, we can manually drive it. This slight problem there I can see, so from this point we can just kind of bring that up tiny bit. So if I just select here, just bring it up slightly, there you go. Okay, and let's play this now. Perfect. This thing's in. Let's have a look. Yep, there's some problem there as well. So you can see it starts fine here, but then it goes down and then it goes up again. So what we're going to do is right somewhere in the middle. I can just simply select that again, and then just simply bring that up a tiny bit. There you go. Perfect. So now if I just can play this back. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's a good kind of masking done. Now let's have a look at the oranges. So if I just now play this back, and that's what happens when you got two images together. And if this was a static image, that will be absolutely fine. That's nicely cut, but the operation didn't work here because of how we need to animate the oranges as well within that set. So let's go to our frame 1 again. Okay, and I'm gonna just simply change this to from to over, so I can see that's on my merge, and now I can double click here, and I'm gonna do the same principle. Click on my 0 first. I'll go on my 0 frame and then move to my frame 40, and I'm going to simply select my Bezier, and then bring this down so it's nicely precise. If I just do that, and of course when I was bringing it down, that's fine here, but on top here there's a shift. So I'm going to just now, rather than holding one point, I'm just dragging like 3 or 4 points together and then bringing them in. There you go. Again, I'm going to drag these points together. There you go. These as well. Perfect. And then these, they will work now. Okay, slight, just undo that. Let's bring this down a bit more. There we go. Okay, let's try this now. Let's see if that works. If I just now bring in, see that? So now my animation works. Slight shift there, see that? So we can obviously manually go in and have a look at this shot. So that's fine. Drifting and then goes back to normal. So from here, what we can do is again make a change. Let's say down here. I'm going to just simply go and select Bezier tool, and this time maybe I can just select the whole top part from this point here and then simply bring this up a bit more. There you go. That's it. Not majorly shifting now, so just tiny bit up, because obviously there's this feather there as well, so I'm happy with that. So if I just come off from here and let's play this back, let's get the operation back to where it had a cut. So go from over to from. You find, remember there was an artifact coming here. If I just play this, okay, so now we're going to be working on the third task, which is understanding tracking and rotoscoping, how tracking is obviously linked with rotoscoping, and multiplying tracking to capture rotoscoping as well, and testing the roto result over various backgrounds.